Good day everyone, I'm Cadet Neo and I'm here to explain to you or share to you my understanding of these following topics. So let's start. So first is the position line. So it's also known as line of position or LOP, and it is a line that can be seen on a chart and on Earth's surface. So when two LOPs intersect one another, it is called a fix, which is used in position fixing to pinpoint the navigators or the ship's location. So next is the circle of position. So can also be determined using distance using the circle of position. So and an arc will be formed using a divider. So if it concaves upward, the time is outside and the distance is inside, and vice versa when it concaves downward. Next is the different methods in obtaining a fix. So the first one is cross-bearing method. So before using cross-bearing, we must first convert the bearing into true bearing and then using the two LOPs. So both LOP must intersect one another, and that's it. You plotted your fix. So next is the cock hat. So for me, the cock hat is not really a method. It's more like an error. So basically, when your three LOPs intersect one another and it forms a triangular or a cock hat shape, it means you made an error in plotting. So next is bearing and distance of the same object. So basically for me, when there's only one island or something you can use to create an LOP and combine it using distance, then you can create a fix. Simple, right? So the next is the bearing and a range. So basically a transit bearing and intersect it with another bearing and you can create a fix. So next, by two ranges, two or more or multiple transit are used and a fix is obtained by using the two. So then next is the by distance of two or more points. So by using distance, we can use the divider in forming the arcs and getting our fix. So the next is by bearing and distance of different objects. So basically a combination of circle and line of position in getting the fix. So let's move on to dead reckoning. So basically it's the most least reliable in getting the ship's position. So it is a method of determining a ship's approximate location by applying a vector or a function to the most recently established chart position. So a set of vectors representing true paths and speed across the water. So we want to plot the DR position. So first we must have at least every hour on the hour. Second is after every change of course or speed. Third is after every fix or run fix. And the last is after plotting a single line position. Next is running fix. So it makes use of an estimated position as well as bearing of charted objects. So using bearings in addition to an EP improves accuracy over using an EP or DR alone. So that's it, my understanding. sorry. So the next is danger bearing. So basically this is used to warn the navigators on navigation hazards that they may approach or may be approaching it closely. So it establishes the boundaries of safe navigable water and determines. So it's labeled no more than or NMT or no less than NLT. It's depending on which side is safe. So let's move on to estimated position. So it may be somehow reliable than DR, but it's based on whatever incomplete information. So but Do not rely on an EP as much as fixed. Moreover, a DR position is level less reliable, but continuing. So let's continue to estimate the position. So it estimates of ship's position after consideration. So it's made of the effects of wind, current, and leeway. So next is tidal streams or tidal currents. So these are the horizontal water flow, so caused by the tides rise and fall. So there are two types of tides, which are the spring tide, which produce strong tidal streams, and the neap tides will produce relatively weak tidal streams. So the tidal stream information can be found on charts via tidal diamonds or in booklets called tidal stream atlases. So the tidal diamond tabulate the tidal stream for a particular spot, whereas the tidal stream atlas provides you with a complete overview for the area covered. So the last one is leeway. So basically, my understanding of this is it's the effect of wind in moving a vessel bodily to leeward side. So for me, the simple way in overcoming it is to steer to the opposite side with the same angle it steered you wrongly. So that's basically it of all of my understanding of these following topics. So thank you for watching and listening. Got it now out.